Not gonna lie, it feels pretty weird. All my friends left, and now I'm the last one to fly out. No one else is doing a study abroad, so I'm doing a little different, but nothing wrong with that. Super excited for this, and yeah, I just can't wait to see what happens. Living in New Hampshire with the same old day-to-day schedule gave me the desire to hunt out adventure. Some people try to avoid adversity. I have a tendency to dive headfirst into it, without warning. I always saw adversity as an opportunity to evolve. I could learn something new from each experience of being challenged. Being introduced to new cultures always had its difficulties, but I thrived in the end, making myself one with the culture. Tasks such as getting to meet new people has always been a big challenge, but once I open up, friends are but a text away. As for academics, UCD was known for being a good school, but I wasn't about to let that intimidate me. I was going to go into the study abroad with enthusiasm, especially after having one of the craziest summers ever, with some serious ups and downs woven through its timeline. The last day home came fast, and yet it was by far one of the slowest I ever remember. My nervousness, sadness, and excitement mixed together to create a thick molasses in my brain that seemed to stop time itself. With all my friends gone, I was left with only the rain pattering on the gray concrete as dark clouds shrouded the sky. Packed all my belongings the day of, said goodbye to my teary-eyed mother and sister before I hopped into the car and drove into Boston. By the time my dad and I made it through security, the sun was beginning to set. Nightfall came over us as the plane took off. We wouldn't see the light of day until we had crossed the Atlantic Ocean. Touchdown in Ireland felt different. The fresh air encouraged me. It enticed me to dive in and go for this new experience. Time passed, and the struggle began. I had difficulty being too shy, and trying to keep up hobbies felt impossible. Days felt long, the feeling of hopelessness ever present. I needed to find something to lift me from my limbo state, to socialize, acclimate to the culture, and dial back into my academics. Ennis pried open a door. One magical night I took a risk. I asked if I could be invited to different events. One group of boys was kind enough to invite me to get burgers. Little did I know these people would become among my closest friends here. Confidence slowly crept its way back in. My social attribute was finally existent again, and I started to show my true colors. By the halfway point, I realized I'd spent far too much time inside to myself. I needed to get out and see the country and evolve my cultural agility. Maybe I could meet some Irish folk. Maybe I could back into singing, travel more, do more, be more studious. Grades for the midterm were up to my old standards, but that would change as I got comfortable and made plans. I had to make the initiative to get rolling. From there, Ireland didn't seem too bad. Rain was fine. I just wore warmer clothes and ignored the soggy feeling in my shoes. I had friends and plenty of new sights to see. We're reviewing burgers and a plethora of other foods. I got to become a beer connoisseur too. Those two friends that I started to connect with made a world of difference with how I was approaching academics, meeting new people, and accepting the culture. I had no more roadblocks. The walls fell down even faster after my family came to see me. It was even more of a sign to say, go take the bull by the horns. I was therefore determined I was not going to back down. The world opened itself up. Or maybe I just opened myself up to the world. Conquering the day didn't seem too out of reach anymore. All I needed was a small push.